Remember, reality is cursed.
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
Yeah.
Sure is. Sure
is.
And we're back, right?
And yes.
Hiatus.
Little sickness hiatus.
Yep, the old plague.
Hate to see it.
Listeners, avoid the plague. I still recommend avoiding the plague.
Yes.
Consistently.
Avoid the rats in the street.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
are rats Republicans? What's the metaphor?
Anti-vaxxers.
Right. That's right.
So yeah.
Anyway,
we're back. We made it. We've survived. One of two of us survived. And actually, I survived while you were gone. So
that's right.
I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but
same. Somebody fed you, clothed you.
Yeah. Someone actually
watered
plants. Mm-hmm. So we're back. We're going to kick off a new movie. So
trailer time.
So we got a new movie coming for you. So let's just get to it. What are we doing? We're going back to our roots, by the way. Yeah.
Straight roots.
Right?
Yeah, I think this is roots.
Yeah, right? Roots?
Yeah. Choose or die.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I guess we did do a bunch of horror movies at the beginning, didn't we?
Yeah, because they're usually pretty terrible and
too easy targets.
Yeah. So Choose or Die came out this year, 2022, I think.
That's right. Brand new. And
Netflix OG.
I was hoping it was going to be like, this isn't a spoiler for anything because we haven't done anything yet. Well, we'll get to that. But I was hoping it was going to be like the Black Mirror one that Netflix did. Remember the movie that was like
Bandersnatch.
Choose. Yeah. Where you choose. Yeah, Bandersnatch. Yeah. I thought this was going to be that, like a choose your adventure thing.
No, it's not. No. Could have been. So,
out the gate, disappointed.
Yeah, out of the gate.
So should I read the log line?
Yeah, fire it up. Oh, sorry. Spoilers to the log line there.
No, I can't say it. After firing up a lost 1980s survival horror game, a young coder unleashes a hidden curse that tears reality apart, forcing her to make terrifying decisions and face deadly consequences.
Ooh, nice. Spooky. Nothing like a lost 80s horror game to do that stuff.
Also, did not gather from the trailer that she's an engineer.
No, did not gather she was a coder at all. No, definitely.
I thought she was a janitor because that's what she's doing. That's her job in the trailer.
That's what she's doing. Maybe prognosticate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Good stopping us.
Yep. But I think you saw where I was going with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I love saying fired up, so I'm fired up about that log line.
Yep.
It's like my favorite.
And I like 1980s survival horror games.
And yeah, this sounds good, right?
Yeah. It doesn't sound bad. It sounds like it'll be tech offensive.
Yes.
Like other movies we've covered. We're like, that's not how any of this works.
Yeah, no, there's probably gonna be a lot of holes in this, but that's fine. That's fun. I think we'll see.
Fun.
Right? Yeah. Choose or die. Before we get into the trailer, do we have any fan service? It's been a while.
Yeah, been since Laurel, I think. So Laurel, not a shout out, a call out. Write us again.
Wow.
And everyone else who's written us in the past, also write us again. If you're new, if you're out there listening to us in, I don't know, let's say Romania, give us a shout out. Send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com.
Shoot it.
Super easy. We'll read it like this.
It happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Well, not as often as we like.
People just need to be more proactive. That's all. But anyways, right.
That's right.
Just get right into this trailer, right?
Let's go.
Now
hot start, just like us.
I was just gonna say it, right? I was like, man, this comes in super hot. This is Jared's favorite kind of start. So
that's right.
It's immediately voiceover with classic dude in his basement playing creepy video games.
Yeah, setup looks pretty nice.
Yeah, got a Nightmare on Elm Street poster. We got a taxi cab from, I'm guessing, Taxi Driver. Gonna throw it out there. I don't know, right?
Probably,
a little miniature cab car in there. But sick setup, right? He's playing. And do you think? I can't tell if they're bouncing around time. But do you think this is like a kind of a flashback to like a?
My guess is this is what they're gonna do is like a cold open of like the last guy who did it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Because he's playing on like a old, basically an old setup, like an 80s. Like he's like one of the first people who maybe played this game or something, right? Like
yeah.
and he's
Well, maybe
playing
the last.
or the last. So the guy who's playing though, he is, I don't know his name.
Famous?
Yeah, well, ish. So he's like a character you'd see. When I saw him, I was like, oh, I know that guy, but I don't know what from. And I did some digging on him, but he always plays like these random little characters in random movies, like not random. He was in Deadpool 2. He was in like Atomic Blonde. He was like in the new Sherlock Holmes movies. Yeah,
it's just like a bit part and everything.
Yeah, he's like a Stephen Tobolowsky type of character. He's just like, oh yeah, I know him. He's in this movie.
Good for him.
Yeah, right? Working.
Yeah.
He's working. He's working.
A journeyman.
So he's playing this game, right? And it's on a.
Well, he hasn't started playing yet. We're still doing the voiceover of like congratulations, where
right,
like we get we get to see the video game. It's like
a little bit.
What is that he's playing on there?
So
what kind of tape is that?
Honestly, it looked like just like a cassette tape, but the thing on the front said data deck, which I don't.
The fuck is that?
I did some Googling. I couldn't find a data deck. So if there's any hardcore 1980s gamers out there that know a data deck, I've never heard of a data deck, but it was like on a cassette tape though, which
it was weird.
Didn't make any sense to me because you can't.
That's where I was like, oh, of course, that's where the audio is coming from. But then I was like, but how's it getting on the screen?
Yeah, and it was like the cassette tape was like built into like the keyboard. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they're making up technology.
But he's worthy, apparently, at least of being allowed to start the game.
Yes. Curse seemingly. Or right? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why does it have that stupid greater than sign?
Because I think they're saying the curse is greater than whatever you choose. Maybe.
Oh.
Am I giving it? I'm already giving it too much credit, aren't I?
Yes. Yeah.
Damn
so it's spelled. It's spelled CURS greater than sign R. That doesn't even look like an O. Like make it a 0 or so. I don't know. Like why? But I guess maybe you're right. Maybe there's some kind of deep
underlying.
No, there's not.
There definitely isn't. And the tagline is reality is cursed. So
looking at the computer, it's got a creepy skull. Like it's all green.
The classic green. Font style or whatever. And then the game voiceover continues and he's like, remember, reality is cursed. Then there was a prompt on the screen is his tongue, her ears. What would you choose?
Her ears for sure.
Yeah.
Well, because his could be me. So
or me.
Or you too. Yeah.
The podcast would be over.
That's right. I'm assuming her is a stranger, so I don't care.
Yeah.
And then it follows that up quickly with choose or die. Oh, they said it.
They did, didn't they? Shit, they said the movie, the name of the movie in the trailer. I didn't
immediately.
Catch that. Oh my God. And clearly this guy's freaked out and he's just like going crazy on the keyboard trying to escape out, right? Escape, control, delete.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, just unplug it.
A lot of options.
Maybe he tries that. I don't know. But
maybe. And then he starts walking away and then like holds his hands over his ears like his head's gonna explode. I don't want to prognosticate yet, but that's what it seems like.
Yeah, but like the music is like flaring up. It's all getting crazy, chaotic, right? And the screen's kind of going, I don't like it's, you know what it sounds like? It's the noise that cassette tapes when they get all screwed up and like the tape itself got all twisted.
Oh, yeah.
And it'd play in a recorder, be like, make all this crazy, shitty noise.
Yep, I'm familiar with that noise. Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. And then he freaks out, covers his ears, and then scene.
So,
and then we're
office building.
People cleaning some windows on the inside of an empty office building.
4 people, 4 windows, and then this is when we cut in on one of the people, which is a woman named Kayla that we'll find out, or they might even say it on her uniform.
Yeah, we get a very Fight Clubby, you're not special kind of moment, and she gets fired. I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
It's unclear.
I think they're like, you're not special, you're fired.
Because then she gets an eviction notice right after. She's like, we're cutting back to her home, kind of. Also, this trailer is jumpy in a way that is going to make it difficult for us to describe, I think.
Yeah, especially towards the end, because it's just nothing, there's no logic, really. They're just... Yeah. Which has me worried that because like the quick cuts and the hard cuts are just like, this movie's going to be pretty.
This is going to be like, I think, a purely jump scare movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, prognosticating.
Yep. So yeah, we get she gets home. We get the classic eviction notice. A Russian landlord or someone being like, "You see eviction notice, whatever," or something like that, right? And
used
then
to be a good neighborhood, apparently.
Used to be,
not
anymore. And then is she hanging out with? I couldn't tell how old this person was. Was it her mother or was it like a sibling?
I couldn't tell either.
Okay.
Maybe
But they were
one.
holding a
Maybe
teddy
both.
bear, so I'm thinking sibling, but they looked older. I don't know. But
Yeah, let's say sibling. Sure.
okay. You know what? The teddy bear they're holding is a teddy bear that floats at the bottom of the pool, and the same teddy bear that the kid.
You're prognosticating.
No, I'm not prognosticating. I'm just piecing things together. It's not prognosticating, right? I'm just
wait, what?
so the teddy
What
bear
pool?
that I think
later on the pool.
right.
Oh,
The eyes turn green, and then it's the same teddy bear that the kid in the upside down. Okay, we'll get there.
Oh no!
Oh no! There's a dead sister going on here, I think. All right, so then we cut to her on her bike, and she's heading to Saul's sewing machines, and things are very run down, closed up. The neighborhood. Where is it gone?
Next to Liquor Depot,
which is closed. It's all closed.
Sign me up.
Then it cuts to we're at our friend's house, and he's packing or unpacking.
I think this is in the sewing machine place. I think this is like the weird back room of the sewing machine place.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Because I think that she's like, I need a place to crash. And this guy's probably like, oh, come crash in my weird sewing machine place, is my guess.
Oh, you don't think she just is going to visit him?
Nope.
And hang out? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
No. So
why would they show us the weird sewing machine?
I think maybe she was going over to help him pack because it seemed like he was packing her. I don't know. No, you're right. Because it was a weird.
Right.
Yeah.
That is his house, I think.
I don't know. It's so weird. So anyway, she's packing or unpacking. I think she's packing.
Hate it already.
I hate this already. Yeah. And she comes across the curse greater than or game.
What's this?
What's this? On the cover, it says last 5 days, live the curse, win $125,000. So the whole thing of the game is if you survive 125K. What's this? Well, we can tell you what it is. It's your ticket out of here. It's your it's your ticket out of here is what it is. Fire it up, right? Mm-hmm. You got fired, eviction notice, 125K can pay the eviction notice and get you through like 6 months of life.
At least 3 or 4 months. Yeah.
With inflation rates and everything else, like 125K, that'll get you groceries for right? In this economy. Good luck with that.
People say we're not men of the people, but and then her friend here, he's like, "Oh yeah, no, there's a ton of unclaimed prizes from retro games." And
all of us, we get an expert here.
There's definitely no one's like, "Oh, if you beat ET, you get 50 grand." Like, no, of course not.
No, shut up.
This isn't a thing. Go play on your game deck or whatever it's called.
Yeah, get out of here.
She's like, this could be easy money. You're like, this seems like a trap.
Yeah, if there's one thing we have to tell all of our listeners, there's no such thing as easy money.
Well,
no.
Well, yeah, I guess not.
No.
Or lottery.
You still have to spend money to make money, though.
Wow. Got to play to win responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, get for help. Get for help.
Call an 800 number. Someone will help you.
Get for help.
So then she's like, hey, do you know this place? And he's like, yeah, I know this place. And she's like, meet me there at 1:30. And he's like, ooh, it's a date. And she's like, nah, it's a deal. Which,
yeah,
I mean,
weird.
Dates, can be deals too, I guess.
But also, like, what place is open at 1:30? Come on.
Yeah, I'm assuming 1:30 a.m.
We saying this is the Big Apple? Yeah, she said 1:30 at night. So it must
be. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It's because then we cut to first we cut to like a shot. Well, we cut to a shot of like a street alley or street or something, an empty street, and it says a Netflix film, right?
Right.
In the classic 8-bit green kind of style. And then we cut to a diner where there's someone hunched over a table. I don't know if you caught that. Someone hunched over, like passed on a table.
Oh yeah.
And it's weird, like
this is 1:30. It's super late.
Yeah, well, go home. Go home. Yeah. Go to bed.
Maybe that is.
I shouldn't say anything. I've definitely fallen asleep on a diner table before.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, haven't we all? Haven't we?
No.
Tell me I'm the only person that's fallen asleep on a diner table before?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So,
all right.
May have been a Dunkin' Donuts where I fell asleep. It's all right. Hey,
whomst amongst us?
So they cut to this diner. She's hanging out in the back on her laptop, and they do this weird quick zoom. I was like, what? Okay, sure.
I have gripes about the way this is going to be shot.
If that's part of it, I'm going to be really annoyed. But yes, they cut the diner as like a wide shot, and then it's like he like zooms in on her, like in a weird, like something's like tracking her. Oh, maybe that's why the curse is at. It's the curse.
It's the computer.
It's the computers. All right, so she's at a laptop. She's playing Cursor. She's a level 1.
That's how you start.
You always start at level 1. And it says you're in a tavern. The game's already wrong. She's in a diner. Stupid video game. And it says stupid video game. Prove yourself worthy of the prize, coffee or cake. What's your choice here?
Stupid.
Stupid. What's your choice?
Cake. Why wouldn't she get
cake? Yeah, I mean, cake is obvious, right?
Coffee's a dime a dozen, but good cake though.
Good cake.
That's hard to come by.
Right? So,
You get coffee anywhere.
Yeah, cake is the right choice. I don't think she makes the right choice. So, but meanwhile, we're seeing the screen. We get a little voiceover, and she's like, or I think maybe Isaac or I don't know. One of them says like, "It's not like anything I've ever seen before." I'm like, it's a fucking text-based game.
It's a game.
Have you ever played Zork or Dungeon or
grow up?
Fucking Oregon Trail? Like,
yeah, yes, any of them.
Colossal Cave Adventure. Come on,
calculator games.
It's a text-based game with a little GPS using your phone and all your search query to just figure out where you are. It knows you're in a tavern because your phone, you dummy.
Ugh, so frustrating. And then she gets sucked into. He says that it seems like it affects reality, and then she gets like sucked in this weird fog world where there's a little boy who tells her, "You have to choose, Kayla. Choose or die."
Yeah.
Again.
But the kid's holding the bear though, right? Because she closes her laptop.
Oh,
right?
the bear,
well,
yeah.
Because like there's a quick cut over as he's explaining. Oh, it seems like it's affecting reality. The camera pans over from her laptop to the menu, and all it says is coffee cake, whatever. And then it cuts like this upside down world.
Right.
Feels like they're kind of jumping on like a Stranger Things ish horror kind of thing here, but
yeah, maybe, yeah.
I don't know. So then the thing is, the kid in the upside down world tells her, "Oh, you got to choose, Kayla."
Right.
Choose or die. Name of the movie twice now.
A little boy voice.
And we cut back to the diner, and then there's a waitress just standing there holding a glass out, right?
Well, not for long.
No. Where do you think that glass is going to end up? So she drops the glass. It's on the floor, broken, whatever. And then the game's like, hey, should she break more or clean it up? What are you choosing?
Break more for sure.
Absolutely. Right?
It's not my diner.
Right. Break more. Break more, please.
This would be fun.
Yeah. Kayla chooses clean it up. Ugh, come on.
Like a dumb.
Yeah, don't clean it up. Break more.
I mean, it probably would have went bad either way, realistically.
Yeah, but I'm going break more.
Yeah.
And the waitress drops her knees, like kind of like a zombie, like she's controlled by the game. She drops her knees on the glass and then just starts eating it. And that,
I was like, what the fuck? Like I was actually taken aback slightly.
That one made me squirm a little bit. It's like, oh, come on, don't put the come on.
Because it's very slow. So listeners, she drops to her knees, like Russ said, kind of like a zombie, like into the broken glass. Yeah. Then she like slowly reaches down, picks up with two fingers like a big chunk of glass, and then like opens her mouth very slowly and like drops it on her tongue. Yeah, exactly.
God,
yeah, it's like very explicit. And then she chews it and is like kind of like winces as she starts bleeding.
Is this gonna be like a hostile? It's gonna be like hostile light type thing where it's just going for like the gore, like kind of flinching kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit. This is gonna be uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Why can't we do more Nicholas Sparks movies?
Good question.
All right, then we cut to like some crazy, like definitely not safe for anyone who's got seizure type of moment. So it was like this weird cut of like crazy strobe light and like her face and like, don't watch the trailer, just listen to this.
Yeah, yes, for sure. Well,
anyone sensitive to strobing light, don't watch this part. And we get more, green text to the logo, whatever the game. And we cut to the cursor screen again. Curse or level 3. They're at level 3. That means, she was at level 1 in a diner. So level 3, that means someone else gets it already.
Well, maybe like level 1 was the coffee, level 2 is the glass, maybe level 3 like that.
You think? Yeah.
I feel like we're seeing this very linearly so far.
Yeah, feels like it. All right, so then we're introduced. Well, we've already met the dude friend. His name is Isaac. Yeah. And he's like, "How's it doing this?" It's like, and as he's saying this, it's like,
"How's it doing this, Rufus?
How's it doing this? How's it doing this?" And it's like the game and him know each other so well, it finishes each other's sentences, and the game is just like printing
sandwiches.
out his sandwiches, right? And he's just like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
I do love how the game, if you read the screen, it's like level 3 and it says, "You're with your loyal squire." I thought that was pretty good. Him being a loyal squire.
Yeah. At best. A squire at best. Like, don't insult squires.
Right? Loyal.
This guy seems like a clown.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to die, right?
I hope so.
Then we get our first title overlay, Bleed.
Yeah. In that like green font with the weird like 2005 tech noises.
Yeah.
Which not appropriate.
This is where like shit kind of really ramps up, where there's like a lot of just chaos cutting from here on out. So we're gonna do our best, but
people freaking out, like a bunch of quick cuts of like everyone that we've seen so far, and then also a bunch of other people.
Yeah, and then but there's a cut to like a weird room that no one should be in. It's like a warehouse room where like the rooms are separated by like those plastic flappy things you can like that's
right, the flappies. Yeah,
right, the flappy things.
Horror flappies.
Yeah, horror flappies. Everyone knows what those are, right? And just like a bunch of electronics on the floor, and it looks like Isaac is like a hologram, like he's trapped inside the game, maybe.
Oh, I hope so.
Right? And then there's a TV monitor with like the nerdy guy back in the 80s who maybe invented this game and created something. I don't know. And then he's like, and there's a voiceover. I don't see how a video game can kill someone. And
then there's more suffering. And then the guy is like, this is like when they get the explainer guy, right? That guy again. And he's like, the more that people suffer, the more the curse benefits. And you're like,
yeah,
what is that? It's a, what? Okay.
Yeah. And the more people play, the more,
Yeah. Then there's more people screaming. And then we get a next title card, right? Stab.
Yeah. Stab.
Okay.
What are these? Okay. What?
Well, because then next scene, there's some stabbing.
Right. Yeah. Kind of, sort of. This is another quick series of cuts, though. Yeah. So we got action shots, someone grabbing a knife, someone hitting someone else over the head with glass, shot of, by the way, curse greater than R, mobile game.
I was going to say mobile friendly. Yeah.
Yeah. Mobile friendly. That's great.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad they thought ahead.
I'm glad they ported it from
back in
deck fun.
80s retro deck
game deck fun.
Deck cassette. From Deck It to mobile.
Android, presumably.
Yeah, Android.
Because iPhones aren't allowed to be in movies usually. As we all know. As fans of the industry.
Right. No villain can be holding an iPhone.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Certainly a horror movie cannot have
That's right.
Cannot have an iPhone. And we got a shot of Cursor Mobile. It's good they support that platform. Blue or red. That's pretty straightforward. What's your choice? Blue or red?
Blue. Always blue.
I think I'm going red.
Risky.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? Speaking of mobile games that are like text-based, you ever play a dark room on computers? So you can go. You play on
computers.
On computers, but there's also I just discovered recently. I feel like that's the kind of game you play like years and years ago, and then just discovered recently they have an Android app. Now I play a dark room on my phone all the time. It's a weird game. You like start off with like nothing, and you're like, okay, like build a fire, and you just like click like build a fire, and it's like the room is now warm. And you're like, oh, sick. Okay, but it's fun. It's a fun way to pass the time. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds it.
Anyway, back to the trailer.
Great game review.
Go download a dark room. It's fun. Good time wasting game.
So then we cut to our guy from the beginning. Our guy who everyone, when you see him, you're like, oh, I know this guy, but I don't know him. Right. And he's basically like, since you're here, it can't be for anything good. And then we get quick cuts to Isaac running down a red hallway, shot of an old radio frequency, like radio with like the dial looking like skulls, green skulls, I guess, because it looks cool or something.
Yep. I wrote down descriptions of this because that's right.
I got you. And then a retro nerdy guy who I think maybe was the creator of the game. He's still stuck in a monitor and he's like, it's gonna hurt.
Yep.
And then we got a title overlay, Drown.
The line I was going to use was, you are worthy. But then I was like, no, reality's cursed.
It is. That's a better one.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then there's a quick cut of someone falling into a pool. And then stuff speeds up really quick here. There's a bunch of quick cuts, right? So we get the person falling in the pool with their laptop on. Got Isaac telling Kayla, like, they got to choose. He's like, you got to choose. Right? Nerd monitor. He's still freaking out. He's like screaming inside of the monitor or whatever. We got someone's
like doing a slap stab.
Yeah. We got the guy from the beginning. He's slapping someone across the face. We got Kayla screaming.
Like with a knife.
Yeah. It's kind of, Can't wait to see how that plays out. The teddy bear at the bottom of the pool opens his eyes, green light in his eyes. Very Five Nights at Freddy's type of thing, which I still don't get.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, I still don't get the game.
There's not. I think that's the point.
There's nothing to get.
I don't think you get it. Yeah.
I think it's just a way to get money from kids. I thought I was like, there's nothing to do here. What? You might as well play Oregon Trail. It's way more interesting.
Fair enough.
And we got Isaac. He's in the upside down world, the foggy world.
Right. Fog world. Yeah.
I'm just going to steal stuff from other movies that are nostalgia based in the 80s, right? So whatever. Shows that are stealing and doing nostalgia stuff. So upside down world. And then we get a quote from like the basement dude. You might be what it was looking for. So maybe the game is looking for someone in particular.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
All the shit's going on. Kayla wakes up startled. This is all quick cuts. It's all
Yeah.
happens
Some
within
guy like
less than 2 seconds.
face plants into a sink full of used syringes.
Oh yeah, that's brutal, huh?
Yeah. I was in there for some reason.
Someone had to choose that.
That's right. I guess. Yeah.
What do you
Well,
think? What do you think?
It's probably like soup or salad.
Soup or salad?
Yeah, and that's how you get syringe
Needle,
faced.
syringe faced.
I don't know. Like I feel like coffee or cake didn't get you anything. Like
I think. Well, yeah.
there's broken glass everywhere. I don't know, man.
I don't either. I don't know either. I can't wait to figure it all out. I guess
Definitely super salad.
pretty brutal. Super salad. Someone chose. I'm gonna say salad. That would
I was going to say salad too.
Salad,
Yeah.
right? Salad would get needles to the face. And then Kayla running, and then title relay.
Mm-hmm.
Choose or Die, the movie for the third time.
Yeah. Only on Netflix, apparently.
So that's it. That's the trailer for Choose or Die. What do you think? How do you feel?
I feels bad, man. I don't think it's going to be good.
As of recording this, we should full disclaimer here. The movie is sitting at 31% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's right. It's above our threshold. Typically,
it's above our pay grade. No, it's above our threshold. Mm-hmm. It was at like 29 and like 30 for a long time. We've had this on our list for, well, obviously just for 2022, but
since April, yeah,
it's gone up. So someone
wrote a good review somewhere.
We're gonna find
for some reason,
and we're gonna read the review, the bad review.
San Francisco Chronicle,
classic. All right. So what's your prognostications?
I think this is going to be a classic Tron situation, where we get the creator of the game is like sucked into the game, sucks them into, I think the fog world is like inside the game probably.
Yeah.
I think, it's kind of stupid. Which originally, I love Tron, but it's also like the premise is kind of stupid.
It's stupid, but it's Tron, right? I mean, it's
fun. It's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's like a video game.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to like probably win some they're gonna have to win the game obviously to get out. I think it'll have more gore than Tron.
Yeah.
Fewer light cycles probably. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing, right?
Light cycles is a terrible thing to waste, but I think our hero, Kayla, I think she makes it out alive.
Okay.
I think she gets that 125 grand.
From who? That's the great thing, right?
From the guy that was screaming in the computer. He's screaming because she won the 125 grand.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
Yeah. He's like, you won 125K.
It's not in American money. Ha ha ha.
Gotcha, fuckers. I'm dead, by the way.
And then I think Isaac does not live. I think he's definitely dying inside the game.
Right? He's got to. Yeah. I think he goes in to try and like save the situation, maybe get that guy, or something, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm curious, what do you think the curse is? Like, what's controlling this thing? You think it's just advanced AI? Or do you think it's like?
I think it's the game came alive. I think it's maybe I think it's a Tron situation.
Yeah, like this guy maybe invented AI that was too smart back in the 1980s, and like.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm on board with all that. I think everyone gets dysentery and dies.
I wish. Oregon Trail style.
Yeah. I think it's just a big elaborate advertisement for Oregon Trail reboot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's an Oregon Trail reboot, but like we need to go a little more harsher for the kids, Let's get a little more edgier.
Yeah.
Choose or die. Go get a cow or get dysentery.
I was gonna say they probably kill a buffalo, get 900 pounds of meat, but you can only carry like 300 pounds of meat. So
right. Yeah.
You leave it to spoil, and then that's how you get more dysentery.
Right. So choose or dysentery, right?
Yeah. You're right. Actually, I agree with you. Now I'm changing my mind. I think this movie is going to be mostly shitting. I think it's going to be people shitting.
I think so too.
60%.
Yeah, 60%.
Like kissing booth montage level of shitting in the movie. Most of the movie.
Coffee or cake? Well, how much dairy is in that cake? Because
that's right.
Dysentery.
How much dairy is in that coffee?
It's gonna feel like dysentery for people who are lactose intolerant. So
I bet eating that glass is probably going to turn into dysentery.
Yikes! That's not going to make the track look too good, right? So that's a doctor call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm no doctor, but don't eat glass.
Don't eat glass, kids. And
Friendly
remember,
advice.
you can only make money if you spend money.
That's right.
That feels pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, that feels pretty solid. I mean, I don't want to do an ITMT already, but yeah, it's got like kind of. No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. I was kind of handicapping us a little bit, so now I probably can't use Tron, right?
Yeah, you can't use Tron. I was about to handicap us even further, but I'm gonna skip that. So
Okay, good.
yeah, because I have a pretty good idea what this movie's gonna be, and I'm just gonna.
I might watch it tonight. I don't know.
I might too. Oh shit, get into it, right? Well, that's it, right? I think we did it.
Nailed it.
We're back.
That's right. And we'll be back again.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. And like we literally just said 2 seconds ago, we'll be back next week with the full breakdown of Choose or Die, the horror movie that you've been probably not waiting for.
Dying to see.
Yeah. Choosing to not see. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That, or ITMT Pod on Twitter, and wherever you listen to us on like Spotify, Apple, subscribe, follow us. We've got like tens of followers on Spotify. We just checked.
That's right. But if you're on any of the other platforms, do the same thing too, like Apple or Google or wherever.
Right.
Wherever you can, subscribe, please. Yeah. And while you're there, you can also leave us a review because those help us get more subscribers like you.
Yeah.
Then the algorithm, it's computers. You don't get it. I don't get it. Nobody gets it.
It's a whole text-based game. Just choose the right thing or die.
That's right. Write us like a weirdly threatening review. I don't know. That could be fun.
Oh, that'd be weird.
A little scary, maybe.
Yeah, 5 stars, but then they're like, choose or die. Yikes.
Scare me, Daddy. Yeah.
Okay, we don't need that.
But you can also send us an email, like we mentioned earlier, in fan service. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. We'll read them on the air. And as always, you can go to our website in case you forgot everything we just said, find all that information and more, and every old episode, including the recent ITMT archives episodes. If you haven't listened yet, go back, check it out. The pilot, back when we're like, oh, we should start a podcast where we talk about good movies, like smart people.
Oh, we were so young back then.
Naive.
So naive, so innocent, Oh, Jared's air conditioner running in the background. No one's going to hear that.
No.
Yeah, it runs the entire time. We were in AC the entire time while recording those.
Delightful. Yeah,
right.
What a good temperature.
Perfect temperature.
But that website is it's thismeetsthat.com.